complementary and supplementary angles, okay? So complementary angles are going to be angles that add up to be 90 degrees. Okay, and as you can see, it's part plus part equals 90. And here we have this statement, angle A, the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B equals 90. So if we look here, right, we have got angle A with angle B, okay, and they make up the 90-degree angle, right? Part plus part is equaling the whole, which we know is 90 because of the little box in the corner. Okay, so here we're looking for the measure of angle B. We're looking for the measure of angle B. So if I come back here, this is the angle that I'm looking for. Okay, I have this part equaling 46, and I know the whole is 90. So I'm going to do part, which is B, plus my 46 equals 90. Okay, and to get B, I'm just going to subtract 46 from both sides. So B is going to equal 44. And in this case, it's going to be 44 degrees because we're actually talking about a part of an angle. It's not a value of just a letter. So 44 degrees there. All right, here we're looking for the measure of A, B, C. Oh, actually, we're solving for X here. We're solving for X. Okay, we're solving for X. So I've got one part being the 56, and my other part being 3x plus 7. So just like the last part, we're setting up part plus part. So we've got 56 plus 3x plus 7. In our whole, again, we have a 90-degree angle, so equals 90. Okay, so we combine our like terms, and we're going to get 63 plus 3x equals 90. Subtract 63 from both sides, and we get 3x equals 27. And then we're going to divide both sides by 3, giving us an x value of 9. Now, all the problem asked us for was the value of 9. Okay, we could have plugged 9 back in to find the value of that angle as well, and it's possible for them to ask us that. Please keep in mind, if you got that first line, so if you got this first line here, 56 plus 3x plus 7 equals 90, you can type that straight into Desmos, okay? And it'll pop out that value of x. And I think it's a great tool, so please, please, please use it if you need it, okay? All right, so this last example here, I would like you to try on your own and see if you can figure out what it's going to be. On your paper, it doesn't say QSR. It says A, B, C, and it is labeled on your paper right here as A, B, C. So you're looking for that purple angle there. So please go ahead and give that a shot. And pause the video, see if you get the same answer that I get. All right, so you should have gotten x to be 16 and then plugged 16 back in to the angle to get it for 49 degrees. Remember, if you got that first line of 2x plus 9 plus 3x plus 1 equals 90, you could have plugged that straight into Desmos and it would have popped out that x was 16. So please use that tool since it's available to you. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is supplementary angles and their relationship. We're going to add everything here. to 180. You're going to get used to adding things to 180 in here. A lot of things have that relationship. So supplementary means they're forming a straight line, right? They're forming a straight line, at least in this case that we're looking at today. They're forming a straight line because they are 180 degrees. Later in the unit, we're going to talk about consecutive relationships, and those don't actually form a straight line because they're not side by side, but they're supplementary. So please make sure you pay attention to that. So it's going to be part plus part here equals 180. Okay, so if we're looking at the picture, right, we've got part A here, and we're adding it to part B to give us 180 degrees, okay? So let's look at an example here. We're looking for B, right? We're looking for this angle here, okay? So we're going to take our other part, which is that 29, and we're going to add it to the B. We're going to set it equal this time to 180 rather than 90. Remember, 90 is going to have a box in the corner. 180 could be forming a straight line, okay? So minus 29 from both sides, and B is going to be 151 degrees. Okay, 151 degrees makes sense there. It's an obtuse angle, right? And the other one was acute. So please make sure you're double checking that as well. Again, if you got that first line, 29 plus B equals 180, plug it into Desmos, pop out your answer for you. Okay, we are looking for STV here, so we're looking for this angle here, which means we need to solve first for Q and then plug Q back in. Okay, so again, I'm going to set my pieces equal to 180, so 3Q plus 15Q plus 18 equals 180. That's going to give us 18Q plus 18 equals 180. We're going to subtract 18 from both sides. We get 18Q equals 162. Divide by 18. So Q would be a value of 9. Again, we were looking for the value of STV. So now we have to take that value of X and we have to plug it back in. So we've got 15 times 9 plus 18. And we're going to get 135 plus 18, which gives us 153 degrees. Okay, which makes sense. This one would be 153, and if we subtract from 180, that would give us this one to be 27 degrees, right? And that would have been the same if we plugged in 9 there. All right. The last example here, you were looking for angle ABC, which is the highlighted one up here on your paper. It is labeled. I want you to give this a shot on your own. Okay, double check your work with what I have, and if you are having any questions, please ask me in class or the next time that you see me. Okay, so here we would get angle ABC to be 125 degrees with x being 61. Again, if you had gotten that top line, 2x plus 3 plus x minus 6 equals 180, just plug that into Desmos and it will pop out your 61, and then you can just plug in 61 for the angle that you need. Again, if you have any further questions, please see me in class and make sure you're getting that cleared up.